プラベース編集長の松本です。今日はですね、アメリカのフロリダ州オーランドの方にやってきました。3年に1回開催されます4大プラスチック展示会の一つ NPE2024 の方にやってきました。展示会のメインコンセプトは Made for You ということで6つの展示エリアに分かれております。でその6つはですね、1つは材料、容器、リサイクル&サステナ、先端製造、金型、パッケージという構成になっております。広さはですね、建屋が2ブロックに分かれておりまして、東京ドームだいたい 2.4 個分ですね。で初日はですね、歩いてみたところだいたい15キロぐらい私は1日で歩いていたということになりました。で期間はですね、ちょうど5月の6日から10日まで5日間、長いんですけれども開催をしているということでございます。そして出展企業はですね、なんと200社以上ということで、コロナも挟んでますんで800社以上が新規の出展企業様だということらしいです。そしてですね、参加する皆様の国籍はなんと120カ国以上の方が、この会場に詰め寄るということで、とてもその注目度が高い、4大プラスチック展示会の一つということでございます。でプラベース的にはですね、日本勢はですね、材料は旭化成様ぐらいでですね、機械装置のところは松井製作所様だったりハモ様が出展をしているということです。やはり日本ではあまり聞き慣れない見慣れない展示会ではですね、企業様、特に今回で言うとですね、ライオンデルバゼル様とか LG 化学様とか、こういったですね、グローバルにはよく知られてるんですけれども、なかなか皆さんお話聞ける機会が少ないかなと思ったところに、突撃取材を行ってみたいというふうに考えておりますので、早速行ってみましょう。
So in 2018, we acquired the Clariant Master Batch business, and Poly1 acquired the Clariant Master Batch business and formed a new, rebranded ourselves under the name of Avient. And last 2 years ago, we acquired the Dyneema protective materials business. From DSM, and so have just continued to add to the portfolio of more specialized and sustainable solutions that we offer.
So your portfolios, right? What kind of products you have? Like additives, like polymers, like a compounding? I don't know. What kind of portfolios?
Yeah, so our portfolio is broken down into two primary businesses.
Okay.
One is our colors, additives, and inks business, which includes, colorants, the additive space, both liquid and solid forms, and then also we support the inks business as well.
Okay.
So, and then if you look at the other side of the business, our specialty engineered materials platform, that business is engineered. We have some engineered polymer formulations, as well as we offer composite, thermoplastic and thermoset composites, as well as engineered fibers.
So like you have maybe what kind of lineups in the engineering plastics? You have PA, what kind of lineups?
So we are agnostic when it comes to materials. So we are able to, depending on the application and the performance requirements, we will then we'll select the raw material, the base materials based on what the customer need is.
So you can actually cover from for example, like a PA6 to a, rare PA resins, like a PA to PA12, I don't know, but it depends.
It depends on what the application is, yes.
Okay, and you have your major plants in which areas?
So we have 102 manufacturing facilities globally.
102?
So over 100, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So they are, ranging from Asia, North America, South America, as well as Europe. So There's full information of all of our locations is available on the website too.
Okay. But where's the biggest like mother plant?
So our global headquarters is located in Avon Lake, Ohio, which is just outside of Cleveland. So in the consumer space, we have sustainable solutions in multiple different applications. One that we're highlighting here at NPE is our Resound biothermoplastic elastomers. So this is
goggles, right?
Correct. So this is a bio-derived thermoplastic elastomer that's used as an alternative to traditional TPEs in the gasket and the nose bridge. Yep.
So in gasket, and you said TPE.
Yes, correct.
And one more thing.
Yeah.
The goggles. So like once again, like this is TPE in this
the gasket.
Gasket. Only in this part here.
Correct.
Okay. And it's bio based or it's a
it's a bio-derived material. Yes.
And it's the name of the it's Resound.
Yes, that's the brand name.
And this is the consumer, right?
Yes.
How about this one? I just bought one of those. This is very famous in US too. It's beach sandals, right?
Yes.
Oh, you say flip-flops. Okay. What's something?
So it's the colorant, so the polymer
coloring.
Yep.
Okay. So you provide the actual pigments or additives for
Correct.
BSS?
We've got a lot of other solutions, but that's the one that here from the consumer standpoint that we're highlighting
so
at the
this
show.
is the consumer areas.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And then here, this is our healthcare space.
Healthcare. Okay.
And as we talked earlier, we launched our a new solution for biopharmaceutical tubing. This is our VersaFlex HC Bio TPE, and this is again based on a bio-derived material and is specific for use in biopharmaceutical tubing.
This is for tubing for what application?
Medical
tubing.
Yeah, so processing biopharmaceuticals. Team. So if you
say it again.
So we have an industrial design group.
Industrial design group.
Yes, and so they worked on a program that there's a little bit more information here, but it is
designing.
Yes. So our design team worked with this organization to come up with this solution.
Okay.
We also offer services too. So our industrial design services, Avient design. We also have the color prediction service that we mentioned earlier in the packaging space. And then
one stop.
Exactly. And then we also have ability to calculate product carbon footprint for each of our materials.
You do?
So again, and there are many other solutions. We offer technical services as well as regulatory support. That all of those services come with the portfolio that we've developed. And then we move on here to our packaging space.
Packaging, okay.
So we have a focus on consumer packaging, and one of the ones again that we're highlighting here at NPE are the some of the processing aids here. And these are ones that meet critical guidance for APR design for plastics recyclability. So these are the different processing aids some of them that were featured in our press event earlier today.
So the oxygen scavenger one is the one with the cap on.
Yep. So the capture that we talked about, where the
technology's in the cap.
Correct.
Can you catch me up with the terms of the oxygen scavenger? Can you explain a bit more?
So the oxygen scavenger, that is part of when you have beverages that contain vitamins or other materials. That oxygen scavenger is used as to preserve the contents in the bottle. So traditionally, that scavenger is placed in that actual bottle, and that is the challenge. There is that the additives that are used to scavenge the oxygen can create issues for recyclability down the road, cause discoloration and things like that for the recyclability of the product later. And that is why we've developed this technology that will be commercial later this year.
Later this year.
And it goes into the cap to preserve the PET recycle stream.
Well, I guess from a consumer point of view, I can't tell any difference.
No, you won't.
Okay.
Yes. No,
but it's happening.
correct,
okay,
and it's
okay.
purely. So again, this will be commercial later this year. But it is meant to preserve that recycle stream so that we can continue to use that material over and over again.
So this is PET かな PET ね
Yes.
Okay, okay.
And then another
Yep.
area that we have done a lot of work in
Yep.
when it comes to packaging is in our PCR color prediction tool. So it's a digital tool used to predict for color utilizing post-consumer recycled content.
Colors. Post-consumer.
And this is something that we launched last year in collaboration with L'Oreal. And this
What's
was
this?
it's
This
a
is like a conditioner or something.
correct. So it's in the bottle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So to develop the palette of colors in 100% PCR content, so
Post-consumer
post-consumer.
recycle, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Colors and color bottle, you mean?
Correct.
Okay. Whoa. Oh. A beautiful gradation.
Yes.
Here.
Yes. So that is again one of the challenges with using recycled content is that there can be limitations of colorability based on what the recycled content is on a lot by lot basis. So this prediction tool helps you to illustrate the color possibilities based on that recycled content, and then we're able to work with it digitally so that for brands to have consistent color across the board.
And that this is something new.
We launched this last year.
Last year.
But it is something that we continue to build
Okay.
with different brand owners, and it's definitely a growing service that we offer. In the transportation space,
Transportation.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
So there are some different applications that we highlight here. So electrical battery housing for EV
EV.
is another possibility. Then that
Head
again
lump?
replaces metal, so it lightweighting.
Lightweight, yeah.
Yes, and this is another lightweighting application. So it's a thermally conductive polymer that is utilized in a heat sink. So instead of a metal heat sink, you're utilizing a plastic.
And I saw one in the press conference about the side steps that's been lightweighted, being alterated.
Yes. So we don't have that
Of course, the side
specific,
step is
but
there,
this is another example of that same material being used in a step.
So like alterating steel, aluminum to what kind of, is it nylon or what kind of a
Long fiber.
complex?
Yes.
Long fiber, reinforced. That's the, so what you guys make, this is actually compounded, but that's based on the,
it can be based on nylon or polyethylene, just dependent on what the application requires.
okay.
So, but it's utilizing long fiber reinforcements.
So that's the key point. Okay.
And then this last piece,
Yep.
this focus is on building and construction. So this is
Construction.
Yes.
Okay.
So applications that are primarily replacing wood or metal.
Wood or metal?
Yes. So you have here, this is a wood plastic composite board, decking boards.
Still heavy though.
They're lighter.
Cool. Oh, really? I mean,
Yes.
in Japan, I see a similar kind of things. It's much lighter, and so it's like a formed, or it's a.
So some of them are foamed. So this one is. There are many different types of composite decking that we supply different solutions into. So there are some that we're providing foaming agents into, and there are others that are used in more industrial decking type or like marine decking, that kind of thing, where we are actually providing a thermoplastic composite reinforcement so that you to increase the strength of that board.
Right. But you guys don't make the actual product, but
Correct.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Right. So this would be an additive that is going into it, our foaming agent. And then this is a thermoplastic composite that is this type of a material. And then some other areas where we're doing with composites are in these panels. So this is
wall panels.
Yes. So this one is actually a garage door panel.
Garage.
Yes. So industrial garage door, again replacing metal, and it's a foam core, and then our thermoplastic composites on the outside.
I'm very curious about what's the percentage of the foaming. Looks very solid and heavy. Yeah. So that's about it for the construction areas.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot.
You are welcome.